Hello, beautiful, and welcome. This is going to be an Earth Signs reading for spiritual gifts. So, if you are uh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have those heavy placements, otherwise, if you don't feel like your message is here, please check my other readings. But we're going to go over your current energy, how it affects your gifts, incoming energy, any guidance, past lives, closing messages. I will have yes or no. And I'll end with a prayer like usual. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. All right. Please take what's meant for you, leave what isn't. And if you're interested in a private reading, please check the description below. All right. Let's see what's going on for my earth signs. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I think it, I speak it, I create it. Mindfulness about that, better visions of your true purposes, and being able to bring those in. It's all about self. There's a journey within that took place or is taking place, but it's that needed pause, meditation, hermit, where it's like, okay, I'm seeing and believing. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Yes, integrating with this new knowledge. The blocks on any gifts being taken off. Feeling in between the dimensions right now, but being able to ground through it. You guys are going to get better grounding through this, especially if this is your first integration. Reminding to rest when you need to, take the naps that you need to. If you have to change your diet, do that. But really, whatever's going to help your soul integrate into the vessel the easiest. And then you have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Getting to the truth of you. Is the life you're living the one that you actually want to live? And figuring out, for most of us, there's more. There's more that we want to accomplish. There's more that we're here to do. And then pursuing that, especially from that hermit to the awakening to walk in the walk. You know what I mean? Good for you. Let's get into your energy. Skipping an ad. Right now, I have Satsang playing. It's a great band if you are feeling kind of pulled to them. The Fool. But being guided. Especially for those of you where you've tried to pursue this authentic you, and you maybe didn't listen the best, or were met with adversity. Trying not to go off the cliff this time. Listen to the guys when they're like, danger, this isn't the right way to handle it. You're gonna go off course this time. Being able to actually receive that, but being open to the guidance, being more familiar with it. I have less confusion when you're dealing with your guides or messages, signs and synchronicities. Making this decision, how am I going to handle it? Is this what's right for me? How do I bring this balance into my life? How do I bring this in here? Ace of Cups. Because you know what's going to fulfill you and bring you the most in life. This is your happiness. This is your soul and its purity with just... I really can't put into words the energy that's radiating off your soul. But it's what you want to keep bringing. You know that this opportunity It is what's going to take you to that next soul level, that next life level. Three of Swords. Pain is pain is what maybe brought on this hermit, whether it's neglecting yourself or feeling just like those around you don't understand. For some of you, it's betrayal, separation, stuff like that. But that's what really got you to tap in to what you're here to do. Others of you, it's the healer. You're here to help people heal from pains. That Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, though. The ending is a new beginning. Alchemy. It's where you learn alchemy is through your pain. There you go. Knight of Swords. You're quick to take action after you get this figured out, as far as how this pain helped you, not just hurt you. What you were able to learn from it. That's what you're here to help bring. And once you see clearly, you know, how you can help others heal from it and get the guidance, you're off with it. I'm going to get into your incoming energy real fast. Got the King of Wands there, and it has to do with big, I'm getting magician vibes. You know what I mean? Being able to create, conjure, heal. You know, it's always to heal. It's not just like the spooky stuff they show in movies. The Hermit for your guidance. Yeah. Stick with you. If you are in a separation phase from the outside world, stick with that right now, because the less outside influence, the less there is of that. The more you can focus on you and what you're here to bring and how you can bring it into the world. Sometimes people are cut for a reason, and getting through that pain. I have you in this phase of overthinking it, though. Maybe I shouldn't have cut these people off. Maybe I was wrong and they were right, and Spirit's like, get through that. You got to get through that internal battle. You are not wrong for putting yourself first. You are not wrong for learning yourself. You are not wrong for putting up boundaries if other people didn't want to respect those. But the more you stay in this I may be picked wrong phase, the longer it's going to take you to get through integration. For some of you, your integration is going to take longer just because you keep fighting yourself on it. You have doubt. And the Tower. That self-battle ends because you realize this was all meant for you. That this is how it had to happen. Based on the decisions you made, this is how it had to go down. You know what I mean? But you're here to help others. And yeah, people aren't going to think you're crazy, even if you're walking away from a group that treated you way. Your future group is more than accepting of you. The world around you is changing, and the world is going to accept you even if, like, your family don't. Just because they're stuck in views doesn't mean everybody else is. I've got Judgment, the Lovers, and the Moon. Yeah, some kind of committed relationship put you in this reflection mode for a reason. Be honest in this. Did you deserve what they sent to you, how they treated you? No. How long did you allow it for? And then what were you able to take away? How did you have to heal from it? Demons for someone here is coming through. You went through a battle and you're here to help people in the future when they go through battle. A couple more here. I've got the Tower, 9 of Swords again. Don't let your fears block you here. You're stuck on what other people said, did, what happened, and it's keeping you from having that final aha moment where everything clicks and you're able to see clearly what needs restructured within yourself, restructured within your life, your purpose. You have part of your purpose blocked based on this energy. And then the Devil, yeah. Somebody tried to manipulate you. Somebody tried to play with you. And, I mean, it sucks what you went through, but now you can recognize manipulation at a different level. You can recognize spiritual warfare at a different level. You can understand warfare at a different level. And how all those can keep you from accomplishing what you want to in life. You guys have 7 of Swords and 3 of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Your ability to get away, though, is what gives you your breakthrough. Understanding the importance of Hermit. Going into that phase. Receiving that guidance and being able to cut things that need cut. You're going to be able to be there for somebody in the future when they're going through it. On some level or another. I've got 2 of Swords. You can't get past the thoughts, though. You can't get past the emotion. You can't get past the betrayal right now. You're still in between it all. That's why you're kind of on this pause and can't move while you do the Hermit. Eventually, you do get the clarity. But right now, you just have to reflect and process through. Someone here is unable to make a decision. As far as taking 3D action, and it's like it's because you need to be more at peace on the inside. Knight of Wands. Eventually you get past it. You get the knowing. But you just really have to take that Hermit and deal with, where is this doubt coming from? Right? Doubt's not from the divine in this case. Like, hey, you're not thinking about this right. The doubt's from within you. Lacking faith in self. Lacking faith in people. Hierophant. You take action towards your anointing. Towards your purpose. Lessons learned, you know. Got 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Back to the Lovers. You're going to work on this. For some of you, this is an opportunity being brought back around for you. You've tried to pursue this in the past, and it didn't turn out. You're going to put the effort into it. The Page of Pentacles. You're going to be putting the work into learning yourself, your gift. That's what you pursue. You will be coming across other people to work with that are on that same level. But you have to come to peace with who you had to leave behind and why. Spiritual strength. It's to make you stronger. That's why this is happening. Weakness and faith in self, the divine. However this is applying both. This got you through there. I have for some of you, especially if you went through the battle or the betrayals where it's like, God, why is this happening? When is this going to end? When are people going to see the truth? And that time is coming. But this was to strengthen you so that you can walk and help other people get stronger. Material and spiritual prosperity with 6. You're going to balance out yourself, balance out your life. Knowing who actually is going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated and understanding the differences and the connections. Throat chakra. Speaking what happened to you. Speaking the truth. Speaking the truth of you. These are big blocks for you. You may have felt the need to always hide or not speak, and Spirit's asking you to speak at the end of this. You're going to do this reflection and see clearly what you need to say, how you need to say it, and who you need to say it to. But then having the courage and confidence to do it. Fertility. This is moving you to a more abundant life. Whoever you're hanging out with was going to keep you in a state of lack. Alright, let's tap into the gifts. Astrology for someone here. Portals for someone with the number 55. Looking into the portal systems. If you're new, checking into mirrors as portals is a good place to start. Life guidance, management, and coach. Good motivators here. Got bones for someone specifically. Right, crime scene, archaeology, or is that paleontology? I think I just fucked that up. Whichever one, you got bones. Right, I got a skull up there. Reconciliation, mending, and repairs for someone here. You're a good fixer, whether that be of, people, relationship, self, or actual 3D items. Photographer. Life group that you're dealing with, younger. So for a lot of you, you're here to help a younger collective. You're not going to be helping, like, say, if you're in your 30s like I am, you're not here to help the 30-year-olds. You're here, of course, some are going to get that, but your main focus group is going to be people younger than you. Those are who you're here to help. Being the example you wish you had, being the inspiration for them. Divine Spirit. A lot of you guys are here to be direct channels, direct messengers for God. Helping to bring that light in, bring in that connection for others when there's lack. And then I've got 3D energy, crafter, environmental healing. On the bottom, you guys have defender, defenses, assassin, or fighter. Again, especially if you've been under demonic attack, learning how to fight demons and be a protector so that they're just not what... It's just not going to be the same in the future as it is now. Way less demonic interference. A lot less soul devolving to a demonic state. New Earth is being birthed. Someone's misunderstanding some kind of either telepathic or astral or energetic communication. They think if you just see somebody that you automatically communicate with them, And that's not how that works. I don't know who informed you of that, but you were taught wrong. New relationship or love. Like I said, you've got a group coming towards you where they aren't going to treat you the same. They aren't going to put you down. They aren't going to try and do you dirty. Spiritual gifts. Getting through this integration period. By the end of this month, you guys should be fully integrated and able to tap into your gifts and work with them within your vessel. Getting through that hermit, though, where you go through those doubts, because you got to remember, you go through that spiritual battle while you're integrating, where it's like you have to fight off the doubt. You have to fight off the fear. Crown chakra. Just, you get your ascension and integration through, and there's just such clarity and communication and understanding. For some of you, this is your first soul ascension and spiritual ascension. Sorry. For some of you, this is your first spiritual ascension where you've gone to the point of, you know, I want to help. I want my gifts. I want to use my gifts to help others. And that's what you're being blessed with. But you've got direct downloads, visions, understandings. It makes it easier when you're fighting doubt. Spiritual warfare. Again, some of you guys went through this so you can identify it and help other people fight it. Right? Especially if we take this trash can back. Speak your truth. That throat chakra. It is big. What you went through matters. Other people need to hear about it. Be aware of it. Understand. But please take that time in this month. Don't just go out and run right now while you're still trying to piece it together. Piece it together and know what you're going to say. I'll pull you guys one more. Dark magic or spells broken or rejected. You are protected, love. You want to help others. You are a light. And so this is all ending. But it was to help get you to this next chapter. They're being found out. Anybody who did you dirty, they're going to know. The people around you who are affected by the lies, they're going to know. All right, let's get some spirit guide messages. Booze. Whoop. Okay, you want to feel that one? I'll feel that. Remember, you have guides around you. You have an incarnation team when you're born, which includes your guardian angel, amongst others. Then you also will have ancestors. So, getting to know your guides or your spirit pals. The past is holding you back. Being able to make peace with it and understanding with it. They're trying to help you. Please do those meditations. Please listen to them when they are sending you encouragement. When they're trying to get you to check clocks for times. When they're trying to get you to look out at the bird and be like, no, no, no. You know what I mean? They're trying to get you to healing and understanding. Take care of yourself. Heal. Yes. And then I protect you on the bottom. Remember, there may have been not as much that they did during this battle. If you did not know how to call on your spirit team, then they were kind of limited based on what God was like, all right, this is what you can do to intervene. This is what you can do to help. But at a certain point, whether you can really call on them to do the most that they can do or not, the utmost is going to be like, enough is enough. And it all ends. And then you can sit and reflect and figure out exactly what happened and how they were there for you. And if there were other ways they could have helped you. Favorite recipe or meal for someone? Cooking? Um, I have like a diner and ice cream shop for someone here that was big between you and this person. History. I'm sorry. They feel bad for everything that you went through. Hobbies and activities you have shared with them. Right. Sewing, sports, music, outdoors, vehicles. All right, someone's got Need for Speed here. If your spirit guides on a regular basis. They love you though, you crazy son of a bitch. And then company you keep. They've been trying to warn you. You may have gotten visions of this person or people doing things, and you talk yourself out of it like, nah, I'm just imagining this. And it's like, no, they were really trying to show you what was going on behind the scenes so you could get out of it sooner. And this is going to be something that you'll be able to recognize when, when you're done with this reflection phase. You were or are right. All right, let's get you guys some closing messages. Someone's parent is with them, or parents, especially if both were taken within a year of each other. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. But now you know how to set those boundaries and why they're important. That this past is, it's a lesson, it's a time, but it's not going to hold you back anymore. You're not going to allow it to. You don't want it to. You want the peace, and that's what you're getting towards. The healing is always a process of that. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process and Dharma. Your faith got a little bit shaken, but remember, it's not completely gone. This, in the long run, will have strengthened you. A stronger warrior, ready to help others. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. Calling on them right now. Remember, your soul family far extends your 3D family. And those beings are always there to help you when you call upon them. Sword of light, divine protection, cords cut, and breakthrough energy. You're going to see it. You're going to see everything. You're going to understand. I have a dream. Whether you are in actual sleep or a nap, where it's that semi-lucid state, or if you go into a meditative state, you're going to clearly see all the things that were happening, and just understand more. Remember to love yourself through it, and be willing to receive extra words of healing and comfort from those around you. The planetary alignment was coming up that we just went through, where it was, like 6 planets in a line? This was lined up to end by the time it did. Like, it could have ended sooner, but it was like the cutoff. Because there's just this big cosmic shift happening. 1919, cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, change, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. You have good karma headed towards you. Release the need to control, because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future, and make some space for new experiences. want to grab your past life first. Hold on. Let's pull in your past lives. Vows, promises, people keeping their word to you, you keeping your word to yourself. After this, I have you, you know, for some of you, maybe you made a promise not to be treated like this, you know, when you were much younger, and then this has now happened, and you're like, you know, I didn't keep a promise to myself by not listening, by not upholding that. But that's part of your lesson and carryover. Love life and karmic relationship. You've been in a life before where somebody, this may not have been romantic, but obviously there was love between you. This could have been like an adopted family member, you know what I mean? Like, we're best friends, but it's more like my sister and my brother. And they went against you. They went against the terms of the relationship and caused you great pain. Healing from that, learning from that, releasing that, because right now you might be at that phase where it's like, why, you know, this happening? But eventually you'll be at peace and have that understanding and perspective. But if somebody in the future is going through it, you can kind of be that calm, like, you'll get there, you know. You can help them work through it. You have that understanding that they'll be seeking. Choose for someone here. Alright, let's get to your yes and no, love. If you have a specific question, go ahead and think of it now. There's going to be 3 piles to pick from. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. Alright, pile 1, your answer is yes with Uranus. Square, trine, conjunction, opposition. Pop off unexpected. It's not going to be when you plan it to happen or how you imagine it to happen. It's going to look a lot different. Pile 2. Yes, with now, stability and celebration. And pile 3. Yes, with next level, best interest, and 10. Well, you guys one from Cali. You guys got 2. We're going to take both. Dakshina Kali. She appears fierce, and yet she is benign. Her oracle brings the message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense a situation may appear to be at this time, it shall eventually be little more than a passing memory and not have any negative bearing upon your future. I don't know. Did you guys see this one? Yeah. That's that one. Alright. And then Trauma Nagmo. The spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. You can trust in as what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart and arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. Trusting in what's being taken away. Sometimes endings are painful, but the ending had to happen. $78. God, please help me face the truth I'm avoiding. Amen and Asante. Alright, loves. I am sorry for any pain that you are going through, and I pray your healing. I pray a great integration for you. And I do hope that this message helped you in some way or fashion. And I hope that we get to connect again at a future reading. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. All right. I love you so much.